CoolKatzCraft. I'm Kay.
And I'm Maggie.
And today we're going to show you how we're using our new construction spine die, which is this one. And instead of making an album, we're going to make a little book.
Which is fab.
So using inexpensive little pads you can buy in discount shops, and it just makes a nice little book. This is obviously for a left-handed person.
Which cardstock did you use, Kay?
Cardstock in here, I use Pink Frog cardstock. So it's nice and sturdy.
It's strong,
it's,
isn't it?
Nice
Good
and strong,
for construction.
yeah, and it's good for construction as well. So what I've done, I've already cut my spine from my plate, and I've also changed. I've also.
How did you get your fancy edge?
I've cut in a fancy edge, thank you, with one of my whisker dies, CoolKatz whisker dies. Okay, in this case I've used mandarin, haven't I?
You've used mandarin
have
whiskers, and all our whiskers dies, all our decorative dies are on the website.
Okay, so when you cut this one out, it cuts out for 5 spines. And what I'm wanting was the hinge bits, and I want 3, so I'm going to shorten it. Maggie's got a technique where she shortens it by just using the die. I'm going to cut it and stick it, so I'll show you how to do that. So as you can see, I've already folded my dies, and I want to get rid of this section here. And I've marked it with a pencil. So I'll use my trimmer. Use a trimmer or guillotine. I personally prefer a guillotine. And I'm going to take out that edge. And I've marked it because I want to get rid of those, but I'm going to take it a little bit further because I want to get rid of the fold on here. Okay, so take that out. So I'm making sure that it's square when I'm cutting. And it's going to be straight. So I'll take that out of the way. And then I've removed that, so I'm going to end up with 3 gussets. And what I'm going to do then is just stick that to that piece there. So I'm just going to use a bit of glue, because I give it a rigmarole. This is our book binding glue.
It's a good glue, isn't it?
Yeah, so it should be on the Hochanda website. If not, it will be coming back soon. And then, so that gives me my valley. So just making sure it sticks.
So you've just chopped out.
I've just chopped out 1 spine worth.
Yeah.
So I've chopped out half a spine and 1 gusset. I've chopped this out. That sticks there like that. Okay. So I folded those up. So they are going to stick like that. So on the other side, I'm going to stick these together with the red line tape. So I'll put 3 on already. I'll show you how to do the third one. The last one. Just put a piece of tape across. Snip. And then, what we do then is pull. So you can either take all the tape covers off if you want to, but I do one at a time. And then we stick that together. And bring that one back. And then join this one together. So you end up with a spine like that. Same again here. So you've now ended up with, hold that back out, you've got 4 spines and 3 gussets. And obviously you'll use your bone folder at this point to make sure you've got nice sharp creases and everything.
I'm glad you said that, because I was just going to say, what about your burnishing?
So I'll get that, and I'll get a nice burnishing. And you can see where I've joined it here, but when the booklet's finished, you won't see that. So you just give everything a nice burnish, you get nice sharp creases, and it starts laying flat. So it should all be together, and you're wanting it to be fairly neat on this side. Okay, so it could be a little bit neater. I could have done that a little bit better than that. But that's the sort of finish you want. So that's
like that.
So you should aim to get like that. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm rushing this a bit, but never mind. Okay, we get the general idea. And then what you do then is stick your spines in. So you just need something that's got stitching across here, or you can use staples. And all you're going to do is put your cover in, glue it, and clip it to its till it's set. So I'll do that now. So I just put glue on one side. And I'm just going to clip it. So these little clips, oops, these little clips that you can get, which are quilting clips, are brilliant for just holding paper in place. Okay, and then we're going to do the same on this side. So put a bit of glue on here. And on the other side. Okay, so this is when it gets a little bit trickier, because you're going to put this one in. Just to line it up. You're going to take your clips out and just hold it. So then you make sure everything's nice and square at that point. You just have to hold it for a few seconds. And then you do exactly the same with the last one. So I've got for 3. These are called signatures. So I'm going to do 3 little signatures for my little booklets. You can do 2. You can even just do 1 if you wanted to, or you can do more. But these books are quite inexpensive to buy from discount shops, so you can just. So that is your spine, like that. So don't worry if you've got a bit of glue here. You're going to be covering that in a second. Okay, so while that's just holding there, and then all you do then is glue along here and have a piece of card that you cut. Oops, that was the right way around. So that's going to join like that. So we're just going to do cover there.
It's very neat.
So just put that enough glue there. I'll put a bit too much, but it's fine. And then nice and neat there. Just hold it in place. So if you're using any bookbinding glue or anything like that, this is quite tacky glue. It's quite thin, but it's very tacky. It just needs holding just for a few seconds, just to keep it in place. So it just needs nice and patient. That's it. Okay, that should be holding. And then we're going to repeat exactly the same for this side. And then you've got, because you've got your glue, you can just move it around so you get nice and even, and then you're holding it in place. That is basically your book done. If you wanted to, what you could do next is, before you do that, I've done on here is I've just used an ordinary die and I've just pushed it through. Because it's thick card, it didn't cut all the way through, it's embossed it, so you can have a little word on there, or a picture, or anything else. You can have a stamp on here, you can personalise it, and that is your book. So you've got a nice little booklet, and you have any size, depending on your pad that you've used, to give away or use for yourself.
Perfect.
That's it. So, did I forget anything?
Lovely. No, you didn't.
Okay, thank you very much. And
see you next time.
Yeah, I hope to see you next soon. See you soon.